Banked in off the glass.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
And it's blocked. It's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 6. Fletcher passes to Marks. To the inside.
Darryl Marks. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
1:30 left to play in the first quarter. Shepard the pass to Ferguson. Lowry with the block.
Well, they find themselves with a big deficit here in the first. One category that jumps out at me, second chance points. Only one bucket for him.
1:07 left in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Ferguson. Shot is off. Good work defensively by Lowry.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, +5 in rebounds. That didn't take long. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either, as good a foul shooter as he is.
Inside, and he takes the beat in stride and slams it home. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this league disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
So it's Sacramento. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burgess. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Cashes in for a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Philadelphia ahead, up 10. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
How about the shooting so far? It's been a clinic out there. They are lighting it up and really creating open looks for each other.
Well, Steve, there hasn't been much resistance when they've been on the offensive end, so they've taken advantage of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Paul, and it's Marks in at the 1 spot. And that one's good.
Beautiful ball movement at the end.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Shepard, the pass to Burgess. There's the dish to Jamison. Now here's Taylor, the fast break opportunity.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for your morale.
Brand passes to Shepard. Pass to Burgess. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
So it's Sacramento. 76ers getting the bucket. Passes it to Ferguson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. That may put a little life back into this team.
Taylor had the space there, but it's offline.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here is Brand. The rejection by Paul. Taylor attacking. Buries it down low. Taylor's got his second bucket.
Boy, they look helpless defensively.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Brand, good.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
Philadelphia leading by 13. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach during that last timeout. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. To the middle, here's Fox. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Johnson, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And so here's Sacramento. After the Sixers pick up 2 to the inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the 76ers making a change here. Carr's checked in. Irvin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Irvin. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Fox. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Now here is Brand. Here's Hernandez. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Carr. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
No way you can get back into the game if you continue to give up layups.
Brand passes to Fox. From the left block, and it's in off the backboard. Fox has got 6 points.
That's a tough shot for anyone. Those runners need a soft touch.
Philadelphia leading by 13. And he gets it to go.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
The Kings have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Another steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. So both teams making some changes here. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
The Kings trail by 16. The pass to Hernandez. That's good. 6 points for him.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that. And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
And Sacramento has possession. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And Philadelphia has possession. Right wing, Tavares. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Kings trail by 20. Saunders, Carr covering. A pass to Fox. Puts up the baby hook, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get them out of this hole.
The 76ers making a switch here. Lowry's checked in. Reverses. Sacramento grabs the miss. Fox has got 4 rebounds in this game. It's stolen by Lowry. And that one is hammered home.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Hunt with the bucket.
And the field goal percentage now up over 50%, so the offense coming around.
Yeah, Steve, I think that's a good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gates, but looking to regain some ground right now.
Here's Carr. Misses the 3. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Hunt. Carr covering. Passes to Saunders. Just 5 on the clock. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Carr, the pass to Johnston. Good. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. Here's Hunt. Now the pass to Hernandez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 8 points for him.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. 76ers lead by 16. And we'll be back with you right after this.